Good, man. I appreciate the invite. Got to hang out with the great Bill and Becky over there.
Yeah.
And you took me to one of the most fantastic barbecue spots in the Tampa Bay area.
Have you not been?
No, I've been. It's been a while, though.
Smoking Aces is, to me, number one, okay? And it's in Plant City, so I consider that Tampa Bay. But my guy Robert knows what he's doing. There's a lot of places, but it's definitely, to me, for me to drive all the way to Plant City for a restaurant means it's got to be pretty damn good.
It's pretty damn delicious, I ain't gonna lie.
Once a month, I find myself doing the drive.
I like it, and it has that barbecue restaurant feel that I like too.
Yes.
It's just like you at your aunt's in them's house.
Correct.
You walk in and everybody's just chill, and you can smell the smoke in the parking lot.
Not fancy.
No, I don't want it.
No, I don't want fancy either.
I don't always want fancy barbecue.
Nah.
I remember the first time I went to a barbecue place and it was like clean and really nice inside was when Tom McHale had his place in Brandon.
That was my brother.
Dude, that he had some good barbecue
Chop
there.
House and there was one right next to the bar, the gym on Howard.
Yeah.
McHale Chop House, and I was there quite often. And Tom McHale, rest in peace. I mean, when I say that's my brother,
Great dude.
he was the first guy, and he said to me, he goes, "What are you doing tonight for dinner?" And I go, "I'm just gonna go home." He goes, "Let me take you for sushi." And I go, "No, I don't like it." He goes,
Right.
He looks at me, goes, "Let's go." And I go, "No, I don't like sushi." He goes, "Let's go. Come on."
I had to be broken too.
And he brought me, and I go, "Oh my God, I love sushi."
Yeah.
And from that point on, I love sushi.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I met him was at the Chop House, and the reason why I met him, he would go around to every single table.
Yeah.
And introduce himself, ask how the food was. Hey, give me your honest opinion. What do you think about this?
Yeah.
Oh, the mustard sauce is a recipe I got in North Carolina. Da da da. And then I told him my name, and I was with a buddy of mine. And then we came in a month later, and he walks away. He goes, "Oh, hey Johnny, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again." I said, "Dang, he remembers my name."
Yeah,
you know,
he's definitely that guy. Out of all the people I met, I don't like the term foodie because I hear people saying they're foodies, and I know they're not into food like I think we are. Okay,
sure.
Tom was the first foodie that I've ever met.
Yes.
You can ask Tony Mayberry. We were sitting there. There was a prime rib being served, and he said, "Could I please have some of the crispy fat?" And that was the first time I've ever really heard that term, crispy fat. And that's a thing now.
That should be my rap name.
Yeah, right. 30 years ago, I go, "Crispy fat." And he goes, "No, the fat right there." And I'm like, that is good. Right? And so
dude.
he just loved food in general.
Yeah.
And that's why we hit it off. And by the way, Tom, he died of an overdose.
Right.
Okay? And when his lovely wife, Lisa, donated his brain, and when they cut his brain open, they said he had the brain of a 70-year-old Alzheimer's patient.
Yeah.
So when you overdose on drugs and you cut somebody's brain open, it's like that.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones that that the family donated his
Correct.
brain and like really opened people's eyes to CTE
Correct.
and everything else.
But we don't know what he's going through.
Right.
It's easy to say he overdosed, but if you're going through hell in your brain,
Yeah.
he's just medicating himself. Okay, those are two different things. So,
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Tom McHale.
Yeah, he was awesome. And you're right. Back in those days, the term foodie wasn't even used. It was just like, oh, this person really loves food.
Pretty
you
much.
know? And yeah, I don't say foodie either because then I'd have to whip my own ass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I like to say I'm a culinarian, you know?
I hear some people say they're foodies, and they're I love ladies, but there are 98-pound ladies that are going to restaurants and faking like they're eating something.
Yes.
Like, nah, I
you're
really
right.
love the taste of it, smell of it, the touch of it.
If you don't know what
all
crispy
of it.
fat is.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
If you're not snorting crispy fat, you are not a foodie.
I was at Mission Barbecue a couple years ago, and dude, for a chain, solid,
Okay.
very solid. And they when you order brisket, they ask if you want lean or fat.
That's a dumb question.
And that's when the guy asked me that. This is probably a 20-year-old black kid, right?
Yeah.
He goes, and you could see it in his face. He knew the answer already, but he didn't want to be
He
mean.
had to ask, though.
But he
He'd
goes,
be like, fat, huh?
yeah. He goes, you want lean or fat? And I looked at him. I go, what do you think I want?
Yeah,
he goes,
for real.
I got you.
Yeah.
And he just walked away. That was the whole
Right?
conversation.
Yeah. Well, I've had this conversation at steakhouses. Sir, would you like the 8-ounce or the 10-ounce? And I usually close the menu and I go,
Yeah.
if you were a betting man,
Yeah.
what do you think I'm going to? You think I'm going to ask for 8 ounce? I go, for real. I go, you're supposed to have like a piece of meat the size of your hand. I go, my hand's definitely a 10-ounce hand.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 10-ounce hand.
I was at IHOP with Robert Kelly probably 20 years ago, and the lady, we both ordered pancakes, and she goes, did you want 2 or 3 pancakes? And I go,
Seven.
I will punch you in your face. And then Bobby goes, walk away, lady. Walk away. You know what we want. It's so funny. Dude.
He said it just like that. Dude.
He did. He's like, walk away, lady.
IHOP, good people.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah, I don't. Waffle House, not so good for me. I don't do Waffle House.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a situation. My youngest Peyton.
Yeah.
I brought Peyton and Zaina to Waffle House when they were young. So she's 30 now. So I remember her looking at the menu, going, "Oh my God, they have cheese hash browns. That's great." So I go, "Order them." So she orders her cheese hash browns, and I said to the lady, she's really excited about her cheese hash browns. So the lady looked at me, and she came back with plain hash browns. So I said, "Ma'am," before she even complains, like she asked for cheese hash browns. The lady walked to the back, came back, and just opened a
cold cheese on top.
Cold Kraft slice, and she laid it on top. I look and I go, "Can I get a check, please?" And I've never been back to Waffle House.
You let one mean trailer park woman ruin everything.
On my daughter Peyton's face was enough for me never to go back and experience that.
Chance.
Nope. Waffle House, dead to me.
Dude.
Dead. IHOP all day.
I mean, I like them all, but I'm equal opportunity, gastronomy. My favorite Waffle House story. I was coming back from a gig, and I was in Bradenton off of 64. There's a Waffle House there, like off of I-75 and 64, and I ordered a patty melt, and it was kind of slow that night. It was like a Thursday or something. This guy behind the counter looked like Mayor Goldie Wilson from Back to the Future, right?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a cool cat, right? And I go, "Hey," and I'm asking the waitress, but he's, ear distance. It's a small place. He's like 5 feet away. I go, "Hey, can I get a patty melt? But could you put an over medium egg on the patty?"
Okay.
And the guy turned around. And he goes, "What did you just say?" I said, "Just like an over medium egg on the patty." And he goes, "You come up with that all on your own?"
Yeah. Right.
What I didn't see, I had just got moved back from Vegas.
Okay.
And out west at the time, the egg on the burger was already a thing.
Of course.
It didn't hit here until a few years later, like the trend.
Okay.
And he goes, "You come up with that on your own?" And I said, "No, not really." I said, "But I like it like that." And he goes, "So hold on. So the egg yolk will become a sauce once it breaks?" I said, "Yeah, that's the concept." And he goes, "That's the most genius thing I ever heard of in my life." He goes, "Why don't we have that on the menu?" And I said, "I don't know. I mean, it's right here on the menu. You can get an extra egg for 60 cents. I mean, it's a pretty good deal."
Yeah.
The whole time he's making it, you could see the joy in his face. It was like I brought him back. It was like for years he had this mundane job where he's like, "Ah, damn it, smothered, covered, chunked, and peppered." And he goes, "Now I got this new zest for cooking. Like this fat boy showed me a whole new world." And you can see how when he served it to me, he brought it over like a Michelin star chef presenting it to me. And he goes, "I hope this is exactly how you like it, sir." And he watched me take the bite of it, and the egg yolk dripped just perfectly on the meat. And I said, "You nailed it, sir."
Yeah.
And you see the satisfaction in his face. He was like, "Thank you, man. Thank you."
And listen, nothing. You could put an over easy egg on about anything.
Yup, and I do.
Maybe not cereal, but other than cereal, anything you can put over easy egg on.
Anything cooked.
Yeah, and to see a substantial man as you are, I'm a substantial man as well.
Sure.
To see the yolk coming down the side of your face, I mean, that's sexual.
I know.
It's very sexual.
Well, you're going to be seeing a lot more of that because I put out my first official in my car food review last night of the new Whopper. And speaking of stuff on my face, I had mayo mouth for a portion of that video, and it's gotten.
Did you rate it?
Yes, I rated it 7.2 on the new Whopper.
That's not bad.
Not too shabby.
So you're going to rate them all on 10s?
1 to 10 is the scale.
Oh, you going to do that? Okay.
Yeah. But man, tens of thousands of views on this video.
That's wonderful.
Which is awesome. So this is something you've been telling me to do for years. Yep. JoJo's been telling me to do for years. My wife, my buddy Whitmore, my brother.
To the Belgian people around you.
All my people have been telling me to do this for years. And I just procrastinated. Nobody wants to see my food review. Everybody wants to see my food reviews. And I got a lot of DMs from business owners, from friends that were like, "Yes, more of this." Yeah. Chefs DM'd me last night. Local chefs that I respect were like, this is good. We need this.
Well, Johnny, I hear on my Calta show they're talking about who was an influencer, okay? We're all influencers.
Sure.
That's a fact, okay? I was on a radio show earlier this week, and somebody goes, "I love your food reviews." And I'm thinking, I don't really do food reviews.
You do like a presentation of a restaurant.
That's it.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm doing. I'm like, if I'm in a restaurant, just yesterday I was at a restaurant, Bell's, okay? Black-owned pizza place down West Shore, and I was in it. The pizza was fantastic.
I saw your video.
I didn't go in to review the pizza.
No,
I just happened to be there.
Yes, that's how you do it. Organically, like your Smoking Aces video with me doing the Hercules.
It went off.
That thing went viral fast.
Yeah, real fast, yeah.
Yeah.
So, listen, it's real talk. I mean, when people do reviews, I think it takes away some of it, okay?
Right.
It does. So, you're doing comedy, you're doing reviews, you're doing different things. I think that's good that you're doing a little of everything.
Yeah. Well, it needs to be me, and that's what I am. I'm a multi-versatile guy. Sometimes I'm doing stand-up, sometimes I'm singing, sometimes I'm eating, sometimes I'm, playing poker. I mean, there's so many different things about me, and that I'm bringing you into my world. People obviously are interested, which is amazing to me.
I've actually described you that way to somebody. They said, "What's Johnny B like?" And I go, Johnny B is oddly talented at a lot of things.
I know.
Like oddly. Like he'd be like, I did this and I did that. And I'm like, how old are you?
It sounds
70?
like BS. It sounds like
no,
BS.
I know it's not, though.
I was saying that to one of my good friends this morning. We were texting, and he was talking about the O'Brien's gig I got coming up. And I go, yeah. I said, I used to sing in a band in that place 25 years ago. He goes, you were in a band? I said, yeah, I know, dude. When I tell people my life story, it sounds like I'm making it up, like it's a Forrest Gump type of thing. Yeah. But I'm not. That's why I leave out so much stuff, because I don't want people going, okay, buddy, all right, I guess.
But here's the thing, though. You are from here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. If I tell stories about football and they're bogus stories, somebody's going to call and go, that's not the way it goes.
Sure.
Because it's in the same city.
Yeah.
So if you're talking madness, like, you can prove you were in a band.
Right. People, they were there.
Exactly. So you're not going to sit up here on the mic and lie.
I can prove that I dealt poker in the World Series of Poker.
I mean, who have you opened up for in comedy?
Oh, my God.
Give me some names.
Well, Ralphie May on a regular basis.
Bert
Kreischer, Mitch Hedberg.
Okay, so we'll stop right there.
Yeah.
With those three names right there, okay? When you start with that, it legitimizes you.
I was a go-to opener for guys when they came to town. Like Charlie Murphy wanted me to open for him. Sure. You know what I mean? John Witherspoon wanted me to open for him.
Legitimized. I have a buddy, B.K. Jackson. He's a saxophone player.
Yeah.
And I go, so who have you played with? He goes, I played with Prince. I go, stop.
Yep, that's it.
Fred Johnson, my buddy Jason Johnson's father. He's a jazz legend. He tells stories about playing with Miles Davis. Stop.
Well, yeah. If somebody in famous comedy even knows my name and has my phone number, it's pretty good. If I get a text from Bobby Kelly or Big J Okerson, that's huge clout. Sure. But I don't go around like, I'm grinding, dude. I'm playing bar gigs. I just want to entertain people.
Well, what did you learn from doing your first post and it going viral? Can I tell you what you learned?
What?
Procrastination never makes money.
You're right, dude.
Procrastination. I'm going to tell everybody. I got friends that said, I want to start a podcast. And they've been saying it for years.
Yeah.
I've been doing a podcast for probably 15 years. When I turned on, went click, and I put the podcast on, there was exactly 0 people. Okay? Yeah. Now I have lots of people. Yeah. You have to start at 0.
Consistent.
Before you do anything. So start.
Nothing happens overnight.
You're not going to be good at first. Start it, and then go through the growing pains and then excel.
Word. Follow us on all social media. Johnny B. Tampa on everything, and Ian Beckles Show on everything. And make sure you listen to the Ian Beckles Show. It's on every platform that you listen to podcasts, YouTube, everything, Spotify, all that jive. And don't forget me also, The Johnny B. Show on YouTube. Subscribe, because as soon as I hit 1,000 followers, I'm dropping all kinds of content all up in your mouth.
Make that money.
Yeah. When we come back, we have guests in studio. I'll be doing a gig this Saturday, and we're going to have the guys in the studio from OG Beers and, of course, your favorite fishing guy.
They bring food?
I don't know. We'll see.
You got beer?
I hope so. Your favorite fishing guy right here from the Bone, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Captain Zach Stern will be here also. We'll have him in studio next. This is the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
Attention HVAC pros, ready for your next opportunity? Cox Heating and Air is looking for experienced service technicians and duct mechanics to join the team. Great benefits, paid vacation, holidays, and a sign-on bonus. Bring your experience where it matters. Apply today at coxair.com.
Southern Steer Butcher is bringing the heat and making it sweet. For a limited time, Southern Steer Butcher is offering a delicious combination of sweet honey and savory spices to create a bold caramelized flavor. Enjoy hot honey marinated chicken, chicken sausage, pork tenderloin, carrots, and more. But hurry, Hot honey is only available while supplies last. For more information, go to southernsteer.com or stop by one of their convenient Bay Area locations in St. Pete, Clearwater, Carrollwood, or Sarasota.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-288-2202. 813-288-2202. Take control of your sex life. Call now. 813-288-2202.
For 250 years, Americans have fought for independence. So here's a question. Why are so many of America's best-selling beers owned by foreign companies? That's why we created OG Independence, a crisp American light lager that's American-owned, veteran-owned, and proudly brewed right here in the USA. Join us Saturday, June 13th from 1 to 3 p.m. at Quaker's Steak and Lube in Clearwater for the OG Independence launch party. Enjoy ice-cold beer, patriotic company, and giveaways, and celebrate 250 years of American independence. OG Independence. America deserves an American beer. Must be 21 or older. Please drink responsibly.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
John Senning here. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. And Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on 102.5 The Bone. If you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Just call MOE.com. America is turning 250, and Furman Ford is celebrating with serious American value. What does that mean? Now through July 6th, you pay what a Ford employee pays on select new 2025 and 2026 Ford trucks and SUVs. That means huge savings on the Ford trucks and SUVs built for hardworking families, small businesses, weekend warriors, and everything that makes America move. And these guys do business the right way. No addendums, no forced add-ons, and no surprises. Check them out on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com, and make sure when you go see Bob Murray and the crew, you let them know that John Senning sent you.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com. I'm meteorologist Jim Weber, the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mix of sun and clouds for today. Scattered storms as we go through the afternoon. Rain chance about 50%, a little bit higher away from the coastline. Daytime high of 90 degrees. Storms wind down for tonight. Low temperature of 77. Variably cloudy as we head into Friday. Scattered storms working their way inland. So rain chances a little lower along the coast, 40% with a daytime high of 90 degrees.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again. Just as things were looking up, you said it wasn't good enough, but still we're trying one more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show. 10:22 a.m. Thursday morning. I'm Johnny B. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. In the studio every Monday morning with the Mike Calta Show at 9 a.m. And, of course, with me every Thursday, the great, the legendary, the iconic Ian Beckles, everybody.
Throwing around names.
I like it, dude.
I dislike it.
All the adjectives.
Could have called me worse.
It's true. Normally, that's what I do. I bust my friend's balls. I go, probably never heard of this guy before. I don't know. You remember the Bucks in the 90s? Of course not.
Nobody does.
I was the only one that went.
Yeah.
Ian knows me because he used to look up in the stands and go, oh, there's that fat kid.
A lot of therapists are talking about the Bucks in the 90s. PTSD, Bucks fans, sorry.
Yeah, they're talking about building that the awning over it with a new update, and it's just going to piss off people like me that just melted for decades and decades, and all these young people never know what it feels like to go to a 1 o'clock game in September.
Yeah, that's old school there.
Yeah, well, no, I did it last year and almost died.
Yeah.
Almost
on
died.
the field, it wasn't that cool either.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the studio, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you'll be able to hear them, obviously, every Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Captain Zach Sturm with, I always get the name of it, Offshore Fishing Radio. Is that the correct name of am I messing that up or no?
Absolutely. Tampa Bay Fishing Radio. We were just, during the break, Ian and I were talking about getting out fishing. Tampa Bay Fishing Radio.
I knew that.
It's funny, though, got co-host Gray Birchall over here, too.
Up? Yeah, Gray is here.
And man, I tell you what, one, thank you so much for having us on the show, but I love the bone when it comes to, our show is a fishing show, right? But we talk about fishing maybe half the time.
Yes.
And that's kind of the way that we got used to with everything. But yeah, Tampa Bay Fishing Radio, 6 to 8 on Saturdays. Great to be here with OG Beers and, you guys. It's fantastic.
Yeah, Jeff is here from OG Beers. I'm excited about this, too, because I've actually had OG Beer a couple times now. I had one on tap in Ybor City. I was there and hanging out at this place called the Bad Monkey Bar, and I saw it, and I was like, what is that? And they're like, oh, we just got it. And I was like, okay. And I drank a few of them and went down quite nicely. But, yeah, you're all over the place. And when I found out that I had an opportunity to do this gig with you on Saturday, I was super excited because I love beer. I love veterans. I love my country. I love local businesses, and you guys are Florida all day long. And then I found out you're going national, and I get to be part of it, which is really, really cool. Give us a little insight on Old Glory Beers, like how it came about and why we're doing this now.
Sure. Hey, everybody. This is Jeff, Old Glory Beers, ogbeers.com. This actually started out as a brainchild with my business partner and co-founder, Dave Duvernay. We wanted to have a mainstream American beer out on the market. We discovered that most or all, if you will, of the mainstream domestic American beers are owned by foreign interests. You got InBev, Budweiser, Busch Light, all those. That's a Belgian company. So you have a lot of these great American beers. It's just the parent companies might not be American. So we decided, as a veteran, I wanted to be a part of something that was truly American, that gave back. And once we started this, it became very apparent to me that my community and my mission of service as I signed up when I was 17 for the Navy.
And thank you for your service.
Well, it's my pleasure. But I realize that my mission continues to be I have to give back and serve. And I'm doing that with Old Glory Beers and my co-founder Dave, Sam, and Morgan, and are also a couple others that are involved. And what we do is we get out, we get a great light beer out on the market, and we give back. We do events to give back. We're having this awesome party, Quaker Steak and Lube, 1 to 3, Saturday the 13th. Johnny B's going to be there. He's going to break out the national anthem, which I'm super excited about.
I'm not even going to talk all day tomorrow.
We were founded in 2023, but yet this is going to be our true national launch. We have local Florida beer, and then we are also doing 250th commemorative online beer sales nationwide, 43 states. You can actually go to ogbeers.com and buy a beer. It's called We've Got Your Six. So you can send it to a veteran buddy and say, hey, bro, I got your six. Oddly enough, the cliche, it's a 6-pack.
Love it.
Comes with an awesome challenge coin, and these 6-packs are for the 250th. So it's your Army, Navy, and Marine Corps branches that are 250 years old. All about giving back. $1 from every 6-pack we sell goes back to our veterans charities, which are local charities. You got Task Force Dagger, which is a special operators group, the Patriot Fund, a national group that divvies out money to a bunch of charities, the Wounded Warriors Abilities Ranch, and so we have a lot of great work that we do, and we're super stoked.
Yeah, I try to do as much as I can every year for veterans, whether it's putting on benefit comedy shows or just making an appearance or even just buying something that I know goes. I just ordered a necklace online because part of the sales go to buying support dogs for veterans with PTSD. And when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm buying it right now, because that one, I like to look cool, and two, I love to give back to the veterans any chance I can. So all my uncles were Vietnam vets. One of them never made it back. So it's always close to our heart. And anybody who doesn't respect what you guys sign up for, I'll never understand it. It kind of blows my mind.
Is that still a thing?
What?
I don't ever hear it.
It's usually 20-year-old college kids.
I just don't ever hear it. Like around me, I'm just. Well, it was a thing you saw in the '60s or '70s, but I've not heard anybody disrespect the military.
Well, I think in Florida they know they'll get smacked in the mouth probably pretty fast.
It's just like, what are you disrespecting? I don't understand.
I agree. I think we're in a great time where patriotism as a whole is coming back.
Sure.
And, we have love of country, but most importantly, it's love of each other. You know, that's why people join to serve. You sign up because you want to serve your country, but then it becomes very apparent on like day one when everybody's getting yelled at and you're looking at each other and nobody knows what to do, that you're serving each other.
Yes.
You help each other get through it. And that's what it's like in life. And that's what we like to do with this beer. It gets us out and meet great people. And, a lot of them veterans, but the support from the non-veterans community is, I think, at an all-time high. And that's why this is a great time for us to be able to have OG beers on the market, OGs for Old Glory, a homage to the American flag and what we serve for. And, giving back to our fellow people is what it's all about.
Well, it's also really good to be working with these charities because, the VA does a lot for veterans, but it's still, some processes are really slow. I'm in this process right now with my dad. He's got some health issues, and we're working with the VA to cover some of the costs of it. And they can be a little slow to respond, and they're huge. They've got millions of people they're trying to take care of. I understand that. So to have some help coming from another place, I think is really important because, when you get, a service-related disease, or a health issue, or you've been injured or whatever, those are really expensive problems. And sometimes it's something that's hard to prove even to the VA that it's, the VA changes their rules on stuff all the time about what they will and won't cover. And, we've gone through that one, so there's there's definitely to get some help outside of the VA a little bit. I think is really really important.
Yeah,
because
good job on OG Beer's part for doing that,
that's-
Jeff.
I
You
think
guys
that's
you guys
right.
work
Thank
really
you,
hard.
guys.
Part of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you guys want information on it, it's real easy. Website, ogbeers.com. And also their social media is OG_beers. So make sure you're following their Instagram and all that. And get out and not only support a lot of the things that they support, but enjoy the beer. I mean, it's a good, easy going down lager, dude. I love it. Like,
It's a damn good beer for the boat. I can
One
say
thing
that
I've noticed big time is the camaraderie around the brand, right?
For sure.
So you have, every time you guys show up to anything, you have like this group of people that comes with you that all know you and are all your friends. And, you guys immediately turn the whole thing into everybody's friends, and everybody just all of a sudden kind of gravitates towards the whole situation. And I think that's also really important for veterans because, especially the guys that have gone through it and they've had some really tough situations in their lives as a result of, being in the military, just having that camaraderie again and feeling like they're part of something. I think that's really important for them. It helps them big time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. It is really huge to get that camaraderie back. And as I said, the Old Glory Beers kind of gave me that mission. As a young man, I did 4 years in the Navy, and when I got out, I just kind of went along with what you do in life. You get a job and you work, and you do your best to raise a family and just make it day to day. But with that, service members, a little bit of anxiety starts to creep in. It's like, I miss this, what's going on? And then the older you get, you start to pay attention a little more to news and things like that. And so the anxiety is real, but getting a mission and, getting around people that are like-minded that have been through the same things.
Yeah.
And really, the majority of vets that you talk to, other than war stories, the biggest part of it is just the shenanigans between the guys and girls. You know what I mean?
Oh, the camaraderie. It's
camaraderie. I mean,
Yeah.
just nonstop,
Play
like
a
you
lot
were
of
talking
jokes
about,
on each
breaking
other.
chops. You know,
Yeah,
you just-
I mean, I do a lot with the Florida Barbecue Association, and everything you were saying, like, it's how it is with those guys too. They all get together. A lot of veterans there too, and you just have a great time. It's like family. You want that kind of atmosphere all the time. Same thing with my comedy people, my radio people. It's like, it's just a comfort that you're around like-minded people and you can just have a good time.
Ian, does football have that same kind of deal where you guys get together and?
Yeah, it's ironic you say that because I brought Johnny to the fairgrounds last week, and Hardy Nickerson was there. And I went to say hi to Hardy. I hadn't seen Hardy since I played. Me and Hardy hated each other.
Yeah.
Me and Hardy fought at least 3-4 times on the field.
Sometimes that becomes your best friend, though.
But then, I don't think we ever said eye to eye, but when you see him, it's still your brother, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I understand. For
All
sure.
my closest friends I had a fist fight with in middle school.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You got to be able to
That's
bust
how it
balls. I
started.
mean, you
That's
have
right.
to.
Yeah.
If I'm not busting your balls, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get really weird when somebody's always nice to me.
Yeah, I don't want it.
I'm like, what is this? What do you want?
What do you want? Yeah, exactly. What do you want?
I don't like that at all.
On the boat, when we would get, when we would take and go out on a mission, say we do a 6-month tour, your best friend when you leave, you can't stand them by the time you get back. You're like, now you're enemies, and you're living on a 453-foot boat with 200 guys. You're going to see each other.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
but that's part of the shenanigans. You might, push them into a room and lock them in for a day.
With love, though. With love.
Oh, much with love.
Yeah, put Bengay in their underwear. Cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
When I was in the
Tape
Boy
them to the
Scouts, we
ceiling.
used to beat the crap out of each other. I don't know what it was. We had mag lights, like the 3-cell D mag lights. And I don't know I don't know why, but we'd
beat each other with
hit
mag
each other
lights?
with the mag
That
lights.
sounds very
It was-
violent.
I mean, we had BB gun fights.
Yeah. I know.
If
This
somebody
is the
hits
way
me
it
with a
was because we were
flashlight,
around each other. We'd go on these long camping trips, and then by day 2, we'd be all out in the woods at night, just like absolutely destroying each other.
The irony of getting your lights knocked out by a flashlight is so weird to me.
Yeah.
1 o'clock to 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon, we're all going to be out there at Quaker Steak and Lube, Clearwater. It's over on 49th Street. It's a great spot, great food, great drinks, and it's just going to be the most feel-good time. OG Beers national launch. Captain Zach will be out there, and I'll be out there, and I'll crank up the old national anthem to start it off, and then after that, we're giving away all kinds of prizes and stuff. What kind of things are going on?
We're going to do a lot of swag giveaways and give away 6-packs, things like that. We're
Nice.
not going to get too extreme. We're not giving away a car.
Giving away a boat, everybody.
Not yet. Not quite yet. But one day, hopefully, we can do such things. We got ideas for cool raffles so you can,
Nice.
earn the chance to win those types of things. But really, it's about getting the product out in people's hands. We're going to give samples when you get there, which is going to be some draft beer. But the bar itself, Quaker Steak and Lube, is going to be selling it in the can, which the can is very special. If you go to our socials or our website, our logo, embrace the freedom.
Yeah, you want to buy a 6-pack and not even open it. Just keep it as a souvenir.
Keep it as a souvenir.
One day somebody's
sure,
they're going to want that.
Yeah.
So and then you sell it on Marketplace in 25 years. I'm kidding. Don't do that. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we got Captain Zach, we got Gray, we got Jeff in here, and of course the great Ian Beckles and myself. One more segment. It's the fastest hour in radio. This is the Mike Calta After Show.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone is making your summer a little more American-er. With the Hooters All-American Summer. Because there's nothing more American than ice-cold Budweiser and Hooters wings. Hell yeah! Sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah. Whether you're watching the Rays or the World Cup, do it at Hooters all summer long and enjoy 250 Budweiser pints. Plus, join Mike Calta Friday, June 26th from 11 to 1 for a Bone Liquid Lunch at Hooters in Brandon. Register to win a trip to NYC to see the Rays take on the Yankees. Details at theboneonline.com. 250 Budweiser pints and a trip to NYC from Hooters, Budweiser, and 102.5 The Bone.
Last week, I saw a pregnant woman get hit by a bus. Or as I like to call it, a gender reveal party.
From his multiple Netflix comedy specials, Anthony Jeselnik brings his new stand-up tour, Wrath of Man, to Strass Center on Saturday, December 5th. Don't miss all new material from Anthony Jeselnik live. Tickets on sale now at strasscenter.org.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo for C4MH, the Center for Men's Health. Let me ask you something. 10 years from now, when your liver, kidneys, or even your heart starts failing, are you really going to be thinking about how much money you saved on that dirt cheap knockoff testosterone? The stuff that just showed up at your door that you actually injected into your body? Or that doctor who chose big profits over your health? Here's the truth. Most men's health clinics out there use cheap, unapproved testosterone because the margins are huge. It's not about your health, it's about your cash. That's why I've been telling you for over a decade to go to C4MH. Dr. James D. Raspino and his team have been treating low T the right way for over 15 years with approved pharmaceutical-grade testosterone. Real care, real labs, real exams with 18 local treatment centers and even $45 express care. Don't risk your health to save a few bucks. Go to C4MH.com. That's C4MH.com. Real, honest, low T care.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
People are loving what's happening now at IDC, the lowest finance rates in America. That's right. Now, for a limited time, you can get 0% financing for 5 whole years on just about every piece of jewelry in our showroom. So you can get that $8,000 engagement ring and pay just $134 a month, or that $4,000 pair of diamond stud earrings at just $67 a month. International Diamond Center makes it happen with this incredible limited time offer. Just pick any item and spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, designer jewelry, colored gemstones, even certified diamonds are included. Whether your budget is $2,000 or $200,000, this is the smartest way to buy. Hurry in to take advantage of this once-a-year event. 0% finance rates till 2031, store-wide. Only at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
Turn up the temperature at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. Enjoy the hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, plus prime rib every Wednesday, and the hottest lunch specials daily from noon to 3. More VIP, more stages, more champagne. Visit 6222 East Adamo Drive or TampaGoldClub.com.
You or someone you know thinking about buying a home, tune in to the Lone Ranger Radio Show Saturdays from 11 to 12. Make no bones about it. It's the place to go for no-nonsense mortgage and real estate advice.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZI to learn more.
Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, back to the Mike Calta After Show.
Welcome back to Mike Calta After Show, Thursday morning, 10:43. Phone lines are open if you'd like to join us, 800-771-1025. Johnny B. Tampa on all social media. Ian Beckles Show in the studio as always. When's the next Ian Beckles Show dropping?
It's a good question.
Because we're in the off season and you talk mostly football.
Yeah, I'm kind of putting it like I'm going to do it twice a month now instead of every week. There's not a whole lot happening Buccaneers-wise.
Yeah, you kind of almost have to find content like to watch like the NFL Network in the off season. They just make up content. They're like, what would win in a real fight between a Panther and a Jaguar? I'm like, I'm not watching that.
I hate the off season. Everybody goes, how do you think they did in the draft? I don't know. That's my answer. I don't freaking know.
Yeah, the big thing in Tampa right now is, so you think they're going to give Baker Mayfield an extension? Shut up.
They don't have to.
That's business stuff. Let them deal with that.
He's not worth them. It's not your money.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not your money.
You can't pay him $200. What are you worried about? Dummy. Yeah, that's why I always tell people, look, that's another pay grade, and why are you worried about that? You know, are you worried about how much the cook is making at Ocean Prime? Nope. You just want that lobster mac and cheese, baby.
That good meat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Best
deviled eggs on the planet.
What, Ocean Prime? Yeah. Okay.
Truffle deviled eggs.
I've never had anything bad there.
So
good. I've never had anything bad there.
So good.
I love that place. It might be my favorite restaurant.
There's one other thing that they have that's the best on the planet.
What?
Cucumber gimlet.
Okay.
It's the best drink I've ever had, ever. Anywhere.
I get the smoked old fashions there. They're pretty sporty.
Go get your cucumber gimlet.
That's what my wife orders there. That's what my wife orders. I know.
I try to replicate it back in the day. I can't do it.
Every time I try to replicate anything local,
work.
I know. I created my own Asian seasoning trying to replicate the salt and pepper seasening from Yummy House.
I think I've had it. You've given it to me.
Yeah, I gave you a bottle.
Yeah.
I call it Reiki.
It's gone.
Could you Reiki?
Yeah, it's gone.
800-771-1025. Speaking of good meat, Captain Zach Sturm in the studio. You can hear him 6 to 8 every Saturday morning right here on The Bone.
I've been listening too.
Oh, yeah.
I listen.
I told him most of the time I'm listening, I'm still either drunk or hungover from the night before.
Okay.
But yeah.
You might be too.
Hey, depending on the day, we might be too, guys. I mean,
I was wondering. Yeah. But you guys are early risers because most captain, most of the time you get up early and do these charters and stuff, right?
Well, so, the funny thing is, we're just talking with Ian during the break. We got, a fishing trip that we definitely got to set up. This guy fishes just as much as we do.
He's really good.
Every day, So, I think when we get one of those trips together, it's probably going to be, we're going to leave at like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. No reason to get up early. We got a lot of great folks that, tune into our show. They're launching their boats. They're getting ready that morning. But I tell you what, early mornings have never been my thing, guys.
See, if I go fishing, I don't want to get up at 10. I want to get up at 6. That's me. Like
Right.
to me, the best fishing is before it gets hot. Once it gets hot in Florida, you ain't catching jack. Those things are asleep.
Yeah.
And it's early morning and late night to me when you're catching the fish. So I'm
for
okay
me-
to get up early.
Inshore, I really like to watch the tides.
Inshore, for
yeah. You know, getting offshore. If we're going offshore, we normally are leaving like 6 a.m.
We got to get Ian offshore.
Yeah.
I did last year. I did an overnight with Mike Mahoney.
Oh, nice.
And so I went
kidding.
overnight. That was an experience. I loved
bet it was.
I loved it.
Anytime on a boat with Mike Mahoney.
That's a fact.
Is
I have a lot in common with Mr. Mahoney.
So
Yeah,
we
he's a
we
good
had
dude.
a funny story about Mike when Mike's been a sponsor of our show for a long time. Good friend. He actually being on his radio show is how I kind of got started in radio years ago. And Mike, it was Gray and myself, and we had Mike call in, and we were talking about cobia fishing in Tampa Bay. And all of a sudden, Gray and I were, we didn't know all the rules. We were really green to radio, and we were just happy to have Mike on there. And talking about a cobia, Mike says, well, the first thing I'd do, Zach, is I'd bring that cobia up to the boat. I'd pull my pistol out.
Oh, my God.
And I'd pop him right in the head. And I'm
we're
like,
just like,
we're looking at each
cool.
other like,
Live on
Yeah. He's old school.
You're gold.
Which is absolutely what you'd want to do because, one, we do have really good cobia in Tampa Bay, some big ones. And you don't. Those suckers will knock your boat apart. They'll break rods.
I heard they
coolers.
break broken legs.
Oh yeah,
They're so strong.
No doubt about it. Ian's 100% right.
But if you go back in the day, like my mom is the one who got me into fishing. My mom's big into fishing, and she'll tell you stories of just pulling up a shark next to the boat. You catch a shark, you pull it up next to the boat, and shoot it.
Wow.
Just like that was just the way it was back then.
What are some of the videotapes you shoot?
Nowadays, yeah, you're done.
You're done.
You're done.
I'm so
that-
naive.
is it
I
illegal?
just
Yeah,
assumed
it is
it's
illegal. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Not a good
It's
idea.
like maritime law. You're not allowed to cap anything in the head.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, some real Soprano stuff.
I think you can do it with cobia. I'm pretty sure that is legal.
I'm
like,
sure.
like Mike was saying.
Don't do it like on the grass flat, 50 yards from shore. You know what I mean? So you might have some people.
And then you
say,
throw
"Hey,
it. You throw it into your
I
cooler
heard-
and you go cobia.
Kobe. Yeah.
I do stand up comedy, guys. You can catch me everywhere at JohnnyBComedy.com. So
Don't forget to
embarrassed.
tip your servers.
Well,
Well, hey,
try
hey,
the veal.
I tell you what though. So it's talking about fishing. We've got OG Beers in studio. Jeff LaFleur. Big thank. I want to thank OG Beers not only for all that they do for the community, the veterans, and making a damn good beer that I like to enjoy when I'm at Hula Bay or other places. Last night we had an absolutely amazing captain's meeting for the tournament that we're doing at Hula Bay tomorrow that you all are a sponsor of.
Yes, sir.
Big Kahuna.
The Big Kahuna. So it's going to be 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock tomorrow at Hula Bay. Come by, check out OG Beers. They're going to be there giving free samples. They have some great swag, some giveaways, all raising money for Tampa Bay Waterkeeper that does a fantastic job. You have competition, though. I had Don Mitchell from Lithium Battery Power giving me hell. He's watching the Bone TV, and he said, that new Lithium Battery Power hat that I gave you yesterday, got a new hat and you're not even wearing it? I said, I got my OG hat on.
Another important
Hey,
point, Zach.
That's right.
Is you can still register to fish the Big Kahuna.
I was going to ask, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yes, sir.
So go to Hula Bay's open table. That's the easiest way to do it. And it'll be the first thing that pops up. Or you can join Tampa Offshore Fishing. You can see it on the cover photo. There's
the
a
link
to
is
it in
on there.
So there's a few different ways you can get to it. But all you got to do is it's going to be a link to their open table, and that's going to allow you to register for the tournament. It's only $50. There's Calcuttas and things like that that'll be going on.
$5,000 top prize.
That's right.
And wait, is there a certain kind of fish you're trying to catch, or
Yes,
just
so it's an inshore slam, which is a redfish, a trout, and a snook. You catch each of those. We're providing rulers for the participants. They measure it. They take a picture of it on the ruler and then submit that. And then obviously we're going to, add up all the inches from each of those fish. And whoever has the total inches with those 3 fish, they're going to be the winner. And there's also a lot of other prizes being paid. We're really excited about it. But I wanted to, take an opportunity while we're on the air to thank OG Beers for not only being a part of that tournament as a sponsor, but being out there and showing people at Hula Bay tomorrow a taste of one of the best beers in the country. And we're very excited to have you guys as partners.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we're actually appreciative of you for having us. I'm a great fan of the show, have been for many years, because I am one of the people that's up there getting the boat ready at the boat ramp, first thing in the morning. doing more offshore than inshore. But these inshore fishing tournaments, they're fantastic because it's a tournament that you're in shallower water, so you don't have to have these big, super huge boats, and you can bring the family. They've got a great children's division in this. I think kids under 12 get to fish for free.
Yep.
$5,000 for a $50 investment
That's awesome.
to be able to catch these fish. But more importantly, you're spending quality family time. You're teaching the younger generation how to enjoy something that's so simple as just getting out and wetting the line.
Yeah, stop looking at your phone and your iPad and get out there and enjoy
man.
real life.
Get off of that screen time and look at the beauty that surrounds Tampa Bay. The estuaries and the fisheries around here are some of the best in the whole world.
Yeah,
and that's documented, right?
All-time high right now, too. The water's been so great lately, and the fishing's been awesome, so it's a perfect time to go out and do it.
And we can thank a lot of the organizations like Tampa Bay Waterkeeper for holding local politicians accountable on this water quality.
Yeah,
that's
100%.
something that is really important. It all really started, 2018, 2019 when we had really bad red tide a few years in a row, and I mean it just killed a lot of fish.
Perfect
I mean,
example.
It was
of
really
this.
bad.
On our show
grateful
before,
they've done that.
we've had a couple of politicians that come to mind. Two of our county commissioners now in Pinellas County, Chris Shearer and Vince Nowicki, and the mayor of Clearwater, Bruce Rector. They'd all come on the show.
Rector, I damn near killed her.
Boy.
And Bruce, I hope you're listening to that because Gray, I kid you not, said that. First time meeting Bruce. Bruce is a really, really nice guy, really, well put together, professional gentleman.
He's very professional.
And first thing comes into the studio, Bruce Rector damn near killed her.
Gray's opening for me next week, guys, if you want to come out.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
Hey, he keeps us laughing. Keeps me on my toes. Isaiah has to get that dump button ready when Gray's talking. But my point is, these guys got elected, and they had made promises about clean water, beach renourishment, and all of these things are really important to fishermen and boaters and the folks that really appreciate Tampa, the water in Tampa Bay. And I just want to give a big thank you again to Bruce Rector, Chris Shearer, Vince Nowicki for doing such a great job and keeping their promises to the folks that elected them. But Pinellas County and Clearwater are certainly better for it.
And that's why you vote, so you can get the right people in there to do the right things. And look, I know you guys talk about this on Saturday mornings, but people have asked me this before. The fish perfectly safe to eat around here, folks. Catch them and eat them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
100%.
They're delicious.
Check your rules, though. Go to Fish Rules, check out Fish Rules, the app, and make sure that you're, harvesting illegal fish.
Shoot them in the head, dude.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Mahoney,
Shoot
that
'em.
one's for you,
Shoot
buddy.
'em.
Everyone.
Shoot them,
Oh, yeah,
Jacob.
brother, I'd take out my pistol. Anyway,
Mike Mahoney is a legend.
I'm shooting I'm bringing an AR on the boat, and 5.56 all day long on these fish.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
I'm more of a
Hey,
380.
Ian, what were you catching when you and Mahoney were fishing, Ian?
We were fishing for wahoo, fishing a little of everything. We were way out though, overnight. So I brought home a lot of snapper.
I remember you
Good
told me
fish.
all about it.
Good stuff, man.
Fresh fish, nothing better than fresh fish.
Absolutely. Love it.
Sir.
Nothing.
Yep.
Well, now I'm hungry. Guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Sorry if you were on hold. I didn't get to you. I'm sure there was some great conversation to have, but it's the fastest hour ever. Captain Zach, you're the man. Appreciate you. Gray, pleasant surprise having you here also. Fantastic duo, and you hear them and a lot more on Saturday mornings right here, 6 to 8 on the Bone and Tampa Fishing Radio. So make sure you tune in. And once in a while, Isaiah talks. I tell him not to, but he will. And also thank you, Jeff LaFleur from OG Beers. Come out and hang out with all of us Saturday. I'll be out there with you guys 1 to 3. I'll be doing the anthem, proud to do so. And we're launching nationally, OG Beers out at Quaker Steak and Lube on 49th Street, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then tomorrow, catch you guys at Hula Bay over on West Shore, which will be awesome.
1 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
There you go, folks. Thanks, guys.
Fun show weekend.
JP is up next. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
It's the Mike Calta After Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-746-1744. 800-746-1744. 800-746-1744.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
It's the Hooters All-American Summer. Nothing is more American than ice-cold Budweiser pints for $2.50 and Hooters wings all summer long. Register to win a trip to NYC to catch the Rays take on the Yankees and meet up with Mike Calta. Friday, June 26th from 11 to 1 p.m. as Monica with the JP Show is live at Hooters on Adamo Drive in Brandon.
At Farrah & Farrah, our power comes from lawyers who believe in your case. Tampa.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
You can feel summer creeping in, which means sand from the beach and sometimes a messy car. But with the unlimited membership plan at Bubble Down, you can go through anytime you need with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, and now South Tampa. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Exciting things are happening at Italiano Insurance. They are now part of A.J. Gallagher, one of the largest insurance brokers in the world. Soon you will start to hear and see a name change, but it will still be the same great folks providing amazing service. What does it mean for you? More insurance markets and options to better serve you and your family's needs. Call 813-877-7799 today and protect your family with the Italiano team at Gallagher Insurance, serving this community for over 65 years.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was gonna unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you, gradual breakers. You keep your eyes on the road, so you've seen it all. As long as it all happened directly in front of you, like a Swedish masseuse, your foot knows exactly the right amount of pressure to apply to the brake. That's why your passengers feel totally relaxed with you behind the wheel and occasionally super sleepy. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
The Now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Good Thursday mornings, JP 102.5 The Bone. Real